Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Oft-Times Reminiscences. Today we're doing something that I don't normally do, and that is to do an, uh, another review of an artist I've done before. I don't tend to do it because there's so many bands and artists out there that I have yet to do that going back to someone I've already done, it just doesn't really happen unless somebody asks. But it's not something that I will not do because here we are doing it, and we're going to do another cabinet song today. And I heard the EP recently, immediate purchase, and I thought we best do a review, haven't we? And you know, the previous song I did of theirs was filth enough, but this is filth upon filth with added virus. It's taken steroids, and you know, if you felt dirty before, you're going to be ripping your skin off now, I think. Anyway, let's have a little listen. It really is as if someone's dropped a mountain on your head, isn't it? I mean, occasionally my son will be talking to his mates, and they're into sort of metal and all sorts of stuff, really. But most of the mainstream stuff, and occasionally he'll send me a message saying, "Dad, what's the heaviest thing you've ever listened to?" Blah blah blah. And I always struggle with the definition of heavy um, in certain contexts. But you know, I think I could happily say listen to Cabinet for something that ranks right up there. And of course, it's not just heavy; it's foul as well. It exudes heaviness. I mean, I said it's like dropping a mountain on your head. It's probably more like dropping the biggest shit pile on your head that you could ever imagine, really. But anyway. What I like about Cabinet is they do chuck in these out there moments that you know, I suppose you expect them if you listen to the band, but you know, you're still taken aback a little bit by that sort of. Ooh, dogs have got things to say. We have intruders. We have intruders. Anyway, so you have you have those little quirky things chucked in there, and you know, very often, given the very basic but brutal nature of what they do, you'd think they'd be out of sorts with the music. And I think it's because of the extremity of the music itself that these quirks don't sound out of place. And I'm not saying they particularly enhance it, but they certainly sort of add to that sort of feeling uncomfortable, maybe, that the music in general instills in you. You can't help but think of the world's biggest, smokiest locomotive running down the tracks here. It has that chug to it that you know, we associate with steam locomotives, and it is sort of carrying as its cargo the blackest coal and the tariest oil, and passengers, the most unpleasant people you could possibly ever want to meet, whether it be by the exudation from their pores or by their gutter thoughts. So yes, unpleasantness prevails. So there you go. We had that loco steaming along, and had a train crash at the end. Glorious, whereupon it spilled out its foulness all over the place right at the very end. And so that is the joy you can avail yourself of if you listen to any Cabinet album, really, but particularly I think this recent one is probably the most effective, without losing any of the sort of itchiness that the other sort of albums give you. This is sort of will have you scratching his skin off, but you know, it does so with extreme power. There is force behind that really means it's unstoppable. And so when I say there's a train crash at the end, it is a never-ending one. You know, you'd be struggling to stop its momentum with anything more than Mount Everest, or such a mountain range anyway. Glorious stuff. So if you've just come out of the shower and you feel nice and clean and tingly, listen to this and you'll have to jump straight back in again. Anyway, top notch stuff. Clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.